15 Tips to Manage Your Time Better. Welcome to EB University, the place where determination meets passion. Hello, eBirds. Welcome back, eBirds. We hope you had an incredible week so far. Thanks for choosing to spend some time with us today. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Facebook at EB University. Know what the only thing everybody in this world has in common, no matter how much money, fame, or luxury they have: time. Yep, the same 24 hours in a day. And although this might not come as a surprise to you, it's worth remembering every once in a while that behind every success, there's a human being doing his or her best day after day. People are the wild card in life. In business, that can change the rules of the game at any point. And the thing that makes all the difference is how they choose to spend their time. For today's video, we wanted to share with you the 15 tips to manage your time better. Since most of our waking hours are spent working towards our goals and achievements, having a good understanding of this resource will allow you to master it and accomplish more in less time. And not only this, but it will improve other aspects of our lives as well. Before digging into this video, here's a quick disclaimer. Management of time really doesn't exist. What we mean by this is that time simply passes. You can't stop it, change it, or make it bend depending on your wishes. What you actually have to do when managing your time is to actually manage yourself and the way you approach everything you do. That being said, let's get to it. Here are 15 tips to manage your time better. Number 1. To maintain productivity and avoid feeling overwhelmed when working on multiple tasks within a specific time frame, it's important to focus on one task at a time. Constantly thinking about all the tasks on your to-do list can lead to feelings of overwhelm and negatively impact productivity, focus, and concentration. To avoid this, prioritize and work on one task at a time. This will help you to stay focused and on track, and to feel more in control. Remember to take breaks and step back when needed to avoid burnout. Also, try to break down large tasks into smaller ones. It will make it more manageable and less daunting. Additionally, it's important to set realistic deadlines for yourself and communicate them with your team or supervisor to avoid unnecessary pressure. Number 2. Prioritize your tasks. Sometimes you can't do everything or you don't have enough time to do it. That's why it's important to set your priorities right. An effective way to do this is to manage your priorities by dividing them into the following categories: important and urgent tasks that need to be done right away, important but not urgent tasks that appear important. You can decide when to do them, but not before the first category, urgent but not important tasks that need to be done as soon as possible, but when completed they don't have any lasting value. And not important and not urgent, these tasks are usually leisure activities or things you don't really need to do, you only want to do. Doing this will give you a better view on your tasks and which ones need to be dealt with first. Number 3. One way to improve your productivity and manage your workload is to learn how to effectively say no. This includes declining distractions, procrastination, and multitasking. It also includes declining tasks that may not be part of your job responsibilities. It is important to only take on new assignments if you are confident that you have the time and resources to complete them, and to not overload yourself with too many tasks. When faced with new projects, consider saying a firm no or postponing them for a later date. It is important to be mindful of your current workload and upcoming deadlines to ensure that you do not overextend yourself in the near future. Make sure you prioritize your task and focus on the most important ones first. Number 4. When it comes to managing your time more effectively, it's often best to start with small adjustments to your schedule rather than trying to overhaul everything at once. This approach is not only less overwhelming, but it also increases the chances of sticking to your new habits. For example, something as simple as waking up 10 minutes earlier each day and reducing your social media browsing by 20 minutes can give you an extra 30 minutes each day to focus on activities that you are interested in or to practice a skill you've been wanting to develop. While 30 minutes a day may not seem like much, over time it adds up to 2 hours and 10 minutes per week that you can use to work on self-improvement. Number 5. Establishing clear deadlines for tasks is a crucial aspect of time management. When you have a specific time frame in which to complete a task, it becomes easier to keep track of your progress and ensure that everything is completed on time. To set deadlines, you can determine the amount of time you have available and when you need to finish your tasks. This can be done by allocating specific time limits to each task and marking your deadlines in an organizer or calendar. A calendar calendar can be a useful tool for time management. Whether it's a physical paper calendar or a digital app, it can help you to keep track of your schedule, know what needs to be done and when, and stay on top of your tasks and deadlines. Additionally, setting deadlines can also help in prioritizing the task and focusing on the most important task first. Number 6. One of the biggest obstacles to staying productive is managing distractions. To overcome this, it's important to take steps to block out distractions that can disrupt your focus and waste your time. This can include putting away your phone, disabling social media notifications, using apps or extensions that block access to certain websites, and creating a dedicated workspace. When you have a designated space that you associate with work, it can help your brain to focus on the task at hand. Furthermore, it's also important to have a plan in place for when an unexpected distraction arises. This can include setting a time limit for the distraction, and then returning to the task at hand, or finding an alternative way to deal with it. By taking steps to prevent distractions, you can avoid the frustration and low productivity that can come from being constantly pulled away from your work. Additionally, it's also important to schedule regular breaks, as this can help to refresh your mind, boost productivity, and increase focus. Number 7. Multitasking, or trying to handle multiple tasks at once, is not an efficient or effective way to manage time. Despite the perception that multitasking can save time, it actually leads to lower quality work and can impede your progress. When you multitask, your attention is divided between multiple tasks, making it difficult to focus on one task and complete it quickly and effectively. It also takes a few minutes to shift focus between tasks, which can cause delays in completing them. Additionally, multitasking can also impede your ability to think creatively, as it consumes a lot of your brain's temporary storage capacity. It's more effective to focus on one task at a time and give it your full attention before moving on to another task. This technique is known as single tasking, which can help to increase productivity, focus, and quality of work. Number 8. To successfully manage your time and reach your goals, it's essential to align your actions with your objectives. To do this, you can create 2 lists, one that includes your goals and another that includes the activities you spend your time on. By comparing these 2 lists, you can assess how well your actions align with your goals and identify any areas where you may be wasting time. Additionally, it's important to consider the people you spend your time with and how they align with your goals. If the people in your life aren't supportive of your goals or are a negative influence, it may be necessary to reevaluate your relationships. This will help you to focus on the things and people that truly matter to you and assist you in achieving your goals. Furthermore, it's also important to set specific and measurable goals so that you can track your progress, stay motivated, and make necessary adjustments if needed. Number 9. Planning your meals in advance can be a great way to save time and reduce decision fatigue. One effective strategy is to set aside a specific time each week, such as Sunday evening, to prepare meals in advance. This could involve cooking meals at home or writing down a list of options for takeout. Another approach is to establish food-themed days, such as having fish on Mondays and salads on Wednesdays, to narrow down your options. This may require some initial time to set up, but in the long run, it will save you time and help you make healthier and more efficient food choices. Additionally, planning your meals in advance can also have the added benefits of saving money and eating healthier food. You can also plan your grocery list accordingly, which will save you time while shopping. Number 10. To manage your tasks and stay on track with your responsibilities, it is crucial to plan ahead. One way to do this is by dedicating 30 minutes each week to plan your schedule for the upcoming week, and taking a few minutes each night to review the schedule for the next day. This will help you avoid missing important tasks or taking on too much work. In addition, developing a strong work ethic and implementing productivity techniques can also help you to be more efficient and effective in your work. For additional tips on how to increase productivity, consider seeking out resources such as videos or articles that provide a comprehensive overview of strategies to improve performance. Number 11. Incorporating regular breaks and relaxation techniques can enhance productivity and improve sleep quality. Taking short pauses, 10 to 15 minutes, throughout the day can assist your brain to relax and recharge. During these breaks, you can engage in activities like browsing the internet, watching videos, listening to music, or chatting with friends. Before going to bed, it's essential to relax and release the day's worries to ensure a better night's sleep. This can be achieved through activities such as listening to music, reading, or meditating. To avoid disrupting your sleep cycle and ensuring a restful sleep, Avoid using electronic devices such as televisions or smartphones before bed, as the blue light emitted by these devices can interfere with your sleep cycle. Number 12. One effective way to accomplish more in less time is to learn how to delegate tasks. This means entrusting certain responsibilities to others and having faith that they will produce the desired results. Depending on the nature of the tasks at hand, delegation can take many forms. For example, one can delegate small, everyday tasks like scheduling appointments or picking up dry cleaning. Additionally, work-related tasks can also be delegated, which may require more initial effort in terms of finding the right person to trust and investing time in setting up the delegation process. However, ultimately, the long-term benefits of delegation make it worth the effort. Number 13. To improve productivity and efficiency, it's important to avoid getting bogged down in small details. Keep in mind that the final outcome may not match the exact image in your head. Instead of getting overly fixated on trying to make everything perfect, focus on the quality of the task you are completing. While being a perfectionist can have its benefits, it can also be a hindrance when you're short on time. The goal is to complete the task, not to waste time trying to achieve an unattainable level of perfection. This can lead to frustration, disappointment, and can negatively impact productivity and creativity. It's important to find a balance between being detail-oriented and being efficient. Prioritize the important details, and don't waste too much time on the minor ones. Number 14. Set goals and rewards. Setting your goals is crucial for planning your day. By setting your goals, you can create proper targets, and you won't fall off schedule. Before deciding your objectives, you have to look deeply inside and ask yourself if you want to achieve those things. Knowing your ambitions can help you maximize your productivity, help you to see the bigger picture, and help you do as many things as possible in your 24 hours. Also, after every goal that you achieve, you can reward yourself. These rewards can go from sweets to food to short periods of time in which you do nothing, relax, or watch a short video. Number 15. Maintaining motivation and inspiration is essential for productivity. It is normal to feel unmotivated or uninspired after extended periods of work. To combat this, it can be helpful to talk to someone who inspires you, such as a colleague, friend, or even your boss. This can help to reignite your motivation and inspiration. Additionally, consider incorporating motivational quotes or images in your workspace, or watching videos or reading books on the topic. Remember that motivation and inspiration play a key role in productivity, so it's important to make an effort to maintain them. Time management also improves with practice. If you have any other tips or tricks for managing time, feel free to share them in the comments. And if you're curious, you can ask us about the most difficult thing we struggle with when trying to better manage our time. As a reward for reading through the whole list, here's a bonus fact. Regularly practicing time management techniques can help to increase focus and productivity. Number 16. Prioritizing leisure activities is important to maintain a healthy work-life balance and prevent burnout. Making time for leisure activities can help you to not get so caught up in completing tasks that you forget to have fun and relax. By balancing work with leisure activities, you can prevent burnout and increase your productivity. Instead of rushing through tasks, try to find something enjoyable about each task you complete and focus on that aspect. This can help you appreciate the task and feel more fulfilled by it. Additionally, it's important to remember that being happy and relaxed can have a positive impact on your productivity. So make sure to schedule some leisure time for yourself regularly. This could be activities such as hobbies, spending time with friends and family, exercising, or reading a book. Thank you for spending some time with us. We also hand-picked these videos which we recommend you watch next. Thank you for being an eBirds and for being a loyal eBirds. And before we end the video, we would invite you to take our online course, as it is one of the best ways to learn skills that can actually make you rich. See you tomorrow.